Hey guys, what is going on? Hope everybody had a good day on Saturday in NBA. A lot of high scoring games, a lot of high scores, and FanDuel as you see. Um, that OKC and Thunder game was pretty amazing, as we all saw. Steph Curry made that three. I guess what is it? 34, 38-foot shot, somewhere around there. But anyway, that was a crazy shot to win the game. As a DFS player, didn't really want it to end because the points were keep going up, but he did hit it. So yeah, 348 is our was our best premium lineup. What did yours finish at again, Anthony?
Mine finished with I think it was a 323.8.
So yeah, usually it's pretty good, but barely might have cash in the 50-50. The cash line was just crazy high tonight. So even the 348, yeah, it looks pretty, but that's just a middle of the road score. But either way, 348, I will take it. Um, we had
Yeah,
this
it
in our
seemed like
premium
everybody
lineup, so
was at like 330 and above.
yeah,
Nobody, it was rare to see a 400, but perfect score was like a 440 something.
yeah, a lot of high scores tonight. So um, yeah, I'll definitely take the 348. I'll just go through it here really quickly. So Curry, 59, really good night, as expected. Drew Holiday, 34. Um, Wishing he had a little bit more, but I'll still take 34. I thought he'd have a lot bigger game with with Davis out, but 34, I'll take it. Danny Green, I just put him in there. Had a pretty good matchup against Houston. I wanted to put Eric Gordon in there. Should have did that. Just didn't have enough money to spend up for him. So Zach Levine, 32. We'll take that. Shabazz Muhammad, 3,900 bucks. 18.7. Not the best, but I'll take it. Gordon Hayward was scaring me. He only had 28 going in the fourth quarter, so with 5 fouls, so he turned it on. 41.6. Gorgie Dame could have did a lot better. 28. I mean, I'll still take it. That's a little below what he usually at, but Ryan Anderson, we put him in there last second because of the Anthony Davis news. So put in Ryan Anderson. Definitely should have did that. Got you 53. And I also put in Carl Anthony Towns because there was no Anthony Davis. So Towns definitely went to work on Ajinka and Anderson. So
Hmm.
yeah, overall pretty good night. So
Yeah, and then on the Drew Holiday note, like Gordon, I think took some of his shots away. So
yeah, he did. Well, I mean, the thing that worried both of us was Gordon didn't play for how long, and
yeah,
who would have thought he would have came back? But and if
it,
Davis was there, I don't think Gordon would have done too much. But since he was gone, Gordon had to step up. So
yeah, it was a nice tournament play. We thought maybe, but obviously we weren't feeling too safe to throw that in our premium lineups, really.
yep. And the other thing was, there's only about 20 minutes when this Anthony Davis news
Yeah,
happened, so we didn't have much time to really mess around with any of our lineups. So
it was literally
um,
right after I got done
yep.
uploading the last lineup.
Yeah, so yeah, so we had to redo some of them, but like I said, I'll take it. And if you haven't checked out our premium lineups, guys, I will have the link in our comment section. Click on that. I'll get you guys over there. It's $10 a week, $30 a month. For the most part, doing very good over there. 348 as you saw. Hopefully we can keep it going. Been cashing almost every single night, so if you haven't checked it out yet, I will have the link in the comment section. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into tonight's games. We got 5 games. They start at 6 o'clock Eastern time, so 1 hour earlier than normal. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. Let me pull up my over and under. So all right, the first one we got Toronto and Detroit. No over and under on this one as we speak, but I think it should be about 207, 207, around there. Um, Anyone you liking in this one?
Yeah, the guy that jumps out right away is Kyle Lowry.
I think its price jumped up too, didn't it? Nah, wow, not really.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
he's staying put at 9,000. Huge game last 2 nights ago, and then the last time he faced the same team, Detroit, also had a pretty solid game.
He get 41. Yeah,
A little bit
I
below his
wish
price
it.
tag right now.
Yeah, yeah, about 45 is what we're shooting for. He's still getting pretty big minutes. 20, yeah, 25, 3 and 7. I will take that from him. So
The
yeah, I
thing I
don't mind
like,
Lowry.
that's only 2 points above his average. He obviously can probably have room to grow. Sometimes when players play way above their average against a team, they tend to do a little bit less against them the next time out.
hmm Um, yeah, and the other thing, they didn't really blow him out, but it was 103 to 89 last time they played him. So um, hopefully Detroit keeps it a little bit more competitive. They got a
I think
little
they've
bit
improved a
better.
little bit,
Yeah,
so yeah.
they have. Um, I don't know. I don't really like Reggie Jackson just because, yeah, he played Toronto, got 15.
Yeah,
Lowry, pretty good defender, and he shut down Irving too.
yeah,
So
that was going to be my point. Was we saw what he did to Kyrie, so
yeah, probably not.
mm.
DeRozan, $7,700. Ooh, we might have to take advantage of that.
Yeah, as
Could
long as
get
he's
30.
not going to be dizzy on the court or whatever happened.
Yeah, he's going up against KCP, pretty good defender. I don't
Yeah,
mind DeRozan though.
yeah. To me, I looked at that. That kind of made me a little bit wary. But I mean, this is DeMar DeRozan. He's still
Mhm.
one of the premier players. If it were a lesser player, yeah, probably not going to go with it. But I think he might be a little bit matchup proof. We've seen evidence of this before.
Yeah. If he was, where he was before, 82, 8,300, probably stay away. But 7,700, really respectable. Only need about 35, 40 from him, and I think he can do that. He's shown he can do that. So 7,700 bucks, you're definitely getting a cheap price tag on him. So better take advantage of it.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, that's what I think.
I don't think KCP. I always hate the guy. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to be on him, especially when he's going
No.
to be playing DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah. One guy I will be on though is probably Tobias Harris. Um,
Hmm. He's just been coming through with solid value. I mean, I don't think he had that great of a game this last time. He hit just below value, but still, I will take a chance on him and think that he'll hit it.
yeah. I just realized we always get it wrong. But as usual, they put DeRozan at the small forward position. So
Hmm.
um, I still don't mind Harris. I mean, he's a pretty good. He likes to score quite a bit. 5,900 bucks, man. A guy that can get you 30 to 35 points. I do like it quite a bit. Maybe not the best matchup, but if you need somebody, mid range, I don't mind him. Um, but not a must play tonight. But yeah,
Somebody else I liking more out of this matchup is actually Marcus Morris.
hmm
34 last time they played.
yeah, he's been pretty solid, getting huge minutes, playing the power forward position. Um, Taking on probably Scola. So yeah, I'd probably take Morris over Harris here.
Hmm.
Um,
500 bucks cheaper.
yeah. Usually don't like picking Morris, but he's been
On a
half
night
decent
like
over there.
on a night like tonight, if
Yeah.
you're not going to spend up, who else are you going to take? So if you're looking for a mid-range guy, he probably fits in there nicely.
Yeah, he does. Let's see who else is out there.
You thinking
Wow.
maybe Drummond or Jonas Valanciunas? This is matchup of two pretty leaky defenses against centers as far as the numbers go.
Yeah, I actually like Valanciunas, as we saw, 36 against Detroit. I know you don't base all your, the last game, but as we know, Drummond not the best defender, pretty good rebounder, but yeah, 6,400 bucks, not too bad on Valanciunas. Drummond, um, for me, I'm not gonna pick Drummond tonight.
I
Just
probably will not
no.
go with him. No.
I mean, I picked him against Milwaukee just because Milwaukee's downright terrible. Um, but I
Yeah.
see about 35 points from him tonight, so that's way below what he should be at. So I'm probably gonna fade him. Um, Bismack Biyombo, he's been all over the place.
One thing I try to think of too is how good of a shooting team are is the center going to be facing? How many rebounds are there really going to be available for him?
Yeah, I mean, I think Drummond should still do half decent. I say probably about 12 points, 14 rebounds. Like I said, probably around 35 points.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
um,
when he gives his great games, he has really gaudy rebounds, and I don't think he's
mm,
going to hit that tonight.
no. And like I said, you don't always look at the last game, but 12 and 13, that's exactly what I said where he was going to
Hmm.
be around. So, um, yeah, I don't see it tonight. Way too much money for me.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I'm thinking too.
um, but yeah, Valanciunas maybe not too bad of a play, 6,400. Um, I have one other center on my radar, and I think you know who it is. So
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna pick him. Um, all right, next game we got Portland and Indiana, 210 over and under, and Indiana by 4.5. I actually like this game tonight. Um,
Hmm.
surprisingly, the Bulls put up a pretty good fight against Portland
Yeah.
last night, I think. So Lillard just didn't do. I mean, he scored 31 points, but he just didn't really do anything. So
Hmm.
I don't mind Lillard tonight. 9,400. Probably take Lowry. Oh, I don't know. Would you take Lillard or Lowry? Just higher over and under. Hmm.
It's a tough call because
Both can
I,
go
I
off.
yeah, they both can go off. Similar price tags. I think everyone's going to be high on Lowry because of the huge game he put up last time.
Lillard better
Um,
projection.
yeah, so Lillard might just he might just be the better player of the night.
Yeah, and the other thing about like I said, it's going to be a really high scoring game. And Lillard on Fantasy Labs, his usage is 30.83. That's ginormous. I mean, he has the ball, every possession as a point guard. But yeah, they use Lillard quite a bit. So I do like Lillard over Lowry. Um, but if you $400 short, just go with Lowry. Lowry, I wouldn't try and redo your lineup just to get Lillard in there. So
Yeah, the only thing that's kind of tough for me is that 3 out of the last 4 games he didn't hit value. So
you talking about Lillard?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I still don't mind him in this game. Probably about 45. I'm hoping. That's what I'm thinking here. Um, I don't think Pacers are too bad against point guards, but I like Lillard quite a bit. He's pretty aggressive. He'll get to the foul line, so I think he nothing to worry about with him. So
Um, who I'm actually thinking about taking possibly on the lower end of a center, Ian Mahinmi.
yeah, he's been half decent.
If I need a center around $5,000,
Mason Plumlee had a pretty good game last time. It's kind of surprising, but 31 for him. Yeah, I'd probably go with Mahinmi here. As you said, the last 10, Portland's been giving up pretty good points to centers. And Mahinmi gets, over 30 minutes, so that's what you're looking for. Doesn't really score, gets your rebounds. So, yeah, I don't mind him. Not the best play of the night, but,
hmm.
mid range, not too bad.
Yeah,
Um, do you like Turner?
yeah, I'm probably gonna go back to that.
Even though he burnt you last time out?
Yeah, I'm not too turned off by that really.
No. Blazers bottom of the league against power forward, but yeah, I don't mind it. He's still pretty cheap, 5,600. Yeah, he's respectable. I will take that. He had one bad game. Um, yeah, I don't mind him here at all. I mean, they're gonna need him here. So,
That's what
um,
I think.
who else is there? You gonna take a chance with Paul George, 9,000 against Aminu?
No, probably not. This won't be my high-priced small forward tonight. We know. I mean, he's pretty locked down. I mean, he's very good. I don't know how much I can trust him.
Um,
You gonna play him?
well, they got Anthony and Paul George the same price. I might have to. You might
He's
have to
been
play
he's been
him.
doing better as of late than Anthony. So
Because if you look at the small forward, there's just nobody
hmm
unless you want to get two middle guys. So you may have to spend up on Paul George, even though it may not be the best matchup. But you know, for the most part, we know Paul George can get you 40 points, and I'd rather have one guy getting me 40 instead of having two guys at 5,500 each, maybe getting me 25 each. So I'll take the price on George. But if it was a bigger slate of games, definitely wouldn't take George. But you
yeah,
might have to tonight. So um, CJ McCollum against terrible Monte Ellis, or McCollum been not doing good.
yeah, he hasn't been quite living up to what I want him to be performing at. And Monte's actually been outperforming his price tag, so it kind of makes this a tough call for me. I don't know. The last game he only got 20, but he got a couple 30 games there,
Yeah, 20,
even
33, and
37.
20. Yeah, 20, 33, and 20, so it'll be 35 tonight.
I think he's like a GPP play.
Yeah, he is.
Definitely not
Definitely.
cash safe.
He is not safe at all. Because I've had times where, I picked him against the LA Lakers. Oh, he should do fine. Got 19 points. So even in the best matchups, he just sometimes, puts a dud on you. So,
Yeah.
um, are you off the Harkless train?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, we
um,
gave him the one game pass, and
yeah.
no,
All right. Well, do you like George Hill? Probably not against Lillard.
no.
No. Okay.
We know Lillard's a pretty good defender.
Yeah.
Um,
In the
yeah, it's
beginning of the year, maybe, but he's been doing a lot
yeah,
better. So.
he's really stepped it up.
Yep. All right. Next, we got Philadelphia and Orlando. 210 over and under, and Orlando by 10. This actually might be a half decent matchup.
Yeah, yeah,
I already told you who I like. Vukovic, got to have him in there.
yeah, absolutely. He's one of my must plays of the night, I think.
On the other hand, Okafor not too bad. Vukovic not the best defender, and he's been
No,
half
um,
decent.
one thing I've noticed too about Vukovic, I mean, he jumps out to like maybe 20 points in the first quarter, and then he just kind of
Mm,
trails off, and you know,
yep.
whoever he's facing, has a decent second half.
Yeah, and they just played each other on the 23rd. It
hmm
was 124 to 115, so huge score in that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I said, Okafor didn't do anything.
19.4. The guy who
Noel.
did go off actually was Noel.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, I'm not too high on Okafor, but yeah, why not go Noel? I think Noel's probably a good tournament play tonight.
Yeah, he's not safe, but yeah, GVP.
hmm
Aaron Gordon though. Ooh, I
Yeah,
love
he's
him.
looking safe. Yeah. Yeah, he's just all he's had is good games, really.
Yep. Yeah, he's
Um,
doing pretty good.
yeah, really stepped it up. Even before the All Star break, he's looking like one of the best young power forwards in the game.
Yeah, he was drafted pretty high, and then he just wasn't doing anything, but finally came around. So,
hmm Yeah, he even had a good game against Porzingis.
yep. Um, Oladipo, maybe not too bad. Still 6,800. I'll still take that price tag from him. If
Yeah,
if it
not
gets a
too
little
bad.
higher, but 68, I'll take it.
Yeah,
Um,
I still think I'm going to go back to Evan Fournier, even after the down game against New York.
yeah. I mean, yeah, he's still 5,400 bucks, and he's putting up 6K numbers. So,
Well, and he is the starter at the small forward. It seems
yeah,
like so. 25 minutes. That's
it's
But I
because he
think it
fouled
was on
out.
the foul trouble back end of a back to back.
Yeah.
They put in lasagna and
And he was probably pissed off that they lost to OKC. I mean, sorry,
mhm,
to Golden
Golden
State. So,
State.
yeah. Yeah. So, don't let that 12 points fool you. He's still a pretty good play. Just like Crawford had a terrible game, but he came back and did pretty good. So, yeah,
Yeah,
I like him.
yeah. This isn't a guy with no history who went off for 30 points twice and then burn you again. It's like,
Mhm.
he's got a pretty solid history, and we know he's going to have the minutes as long as he stays out of foul trouble. So I don't see him really getting in too much foul trouble. This is Philly. They're not the most technically sound themselves.
Mhm. Yep. Do you like Brendan Jennings as a punt play?
Man, he seems like to creep up in
Oh
the punt
man,
discussion every night, but
he's been.
yeah, he's just not living up to the potential or the hype. It's
He
kind of the
was in his
same
first two
same deal he
games,
did
but
in Detroit, though. You know what I mean? It's like,
mhm.
what's the deal with this guy?
I don't know. I mean, he has potential. I mean,
Yeah, he
he was a
definitely
pretty good
does.
point guard. So yeah, I don't know.
He probably came in, looked okay, and then coach started, seeing all the stuff that he actually really does or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Ish Smith, Peyton. I don't
I
know
think
about
the
them.
GPP play here would be Ish, but I mean, more GPP obviously is Peyton, but I think Ish has realistically a better chance to do some damage, but I just don't really see it too much. He has not really been living up to the hype. I don't know, 32 points last game. That looks up.
Yeah. Yeah. Ish Smith projected at 22. Peyton 22. So
Not the
you know.
best matchup for either of them, really. They
No.
don't. I don't think they need them as much. I think this game's going to be played more up in the front courts and with the shooting guards actually.
Yep. They are. Yeah. Vukovic really good rating tonight. So um.
Yeah, he feels cash safe.
Yeah. And he's still only $8,200. That's pretty respectable. So
Yeah.
all right. I think that's mostly it. I didn't really mention Covington. I don't know. You like Covington or no?
GPP only. That's all.
Yeah.
All we can say with this guy.
Yeah. All right. Next game we got is Dallas and Minnesota. 214 over and under us by 7. So Minnesota is coming off a back to back, but they're all pretty young. I think the oldest one's like 24, 25. So not too much to worry about there. Um, I don't know if I want to go with Towns here. Vukovic, man.
Yeah, that feels much safer. Um,
Unless injury happens or anything, but
yeah. Um, I'm thinking maybe the play here tonight. Hmm.
Gorgie Dang has a pretty good matchup here,
Yeah.
and his rating's really I think the number one rating of the night on Fantasy Labs. So yeah, I don't mind him. He's still $6,500. I'll take it.
Yeah. One guy to look at too. We said earlier, Dirk. He's been you know playing a little bit above value lately, so
Yeah, I don't
maybe
mind
not the
him.
best matchup for him tonight. I don't know. He plays outside more. Obviously, we know that. So
Yep.
um, he won't be going inside on Carl Anthony or Gorgie so much. I don't think.
No, and if he does go inside, he'll just do his his famous fadeaway. So
Hmm.
um yeah, I mean 7K. I'd probably go with maybe I don't know. He has been pretty hot though, but it's up to you. You can pick if you feel Dirk or
You
not.
think he's a cash game player now?
Um, Tonight, yeah, I do. I do think so. On any other night, probably not, but I
I
don't mind him tonight.
I think I'd like him better as a cash game play than a tournament play. I don't think he really offers you huge upside. I don't think he. I mean, he's Dirk, yes, but I don't. He's not going to go off for like 50 points. I don't think.
No, I see about 30, 34, 35.
Hmm.
That's cash game there. So
Yeah, just enough to cash his value. So.
yeah, one GPP play though I did mention earlier was David Lee.
Hmm.
25 minutes. He's finally getting into a system he's comfortable in. 14 and 14, 34.8 GPP play. Definitely. I don't think he's going to get 34. Probably around 23 to 25. So yeah, not too bad of a play.
Yeah, and I was mentioning to you that Dallas kind of went with like their smaller lineup, so
Hmm.
they the power forwards actually got a little bit more playing time, playing the five basically.
Yep.
So it seems like maybe they're moving off of Zaza Pachulias. You know, he's kind of risky. It seems like he gets into foul trouble a lot, and
Hmm.
I'll see him get chucked from games.
Yeah. Well, the other reason Lee got so many minutes was because of Zaza played 8 minutes.
Yep.
So I still don't mind Lee though. Um, see who else we got going. Yeah, I mentioned earlier. I really do like Parsons tonight.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, he's been pretty hot. $6,600. Um, if it was the shooting guard, probably not because Levine pretty good defender. But yeah, I do like Parsons. Well, I guess Wiggins is going to be over there, but I still do like Parsons quite a bit tonight.
I don't know how
Uh,
much I can trust him, but I think a GPP play tonight, Raymond Felton.
yeah, we mentioned it before the podcast. Yeah, I mean, he's been pretty hot. Um, playing, I don't know if he's going to get those big minutes tonight. I say around, where he's been all year.
Yeah, they're not going to go small tonight.
No. Um, I mean, still not too bad of a play. Probably about 23. I keep saying 23, but 23, 25 points. 4,900. Maybe, but you at least need 25, 30 from him. But he could do it. But um, yeah, I don't really like Levine against Wesley Matthews. Pretty good defender right there. So hmm. Not too much other people I like unless you like anyone else.
No, risky here, but maybe Wesley Matthews
Hmm.
against the Timberwolves. They've over the recent history, over the last 5 and the last 10, I think they're like actually up there in the top 5,
Yeah.
given up to shooting guards. It's not cash game safe for me, but I don't know. Actually, at that lower price tag, I mean, it's really how much do you really need from him?
Hmm. That was the same thing that we said with Zach Levine the other night. I mean, last
Hmm.
night. So,
Yep.
and he went off for 32. So yeah, not the best rating of the night, but that's totally fine. Um, but yeah, that's all right. Projected at 18. So, but
He's covered 5 times the last 3 games out. So
yeah, and the bad thing, um, Minnesota is pretty good at shooting guards, but like you said, they haven't been doing good recently. So,
hmm,
maybe take advantage of it there. So,
I don't know. I just think Wiggins might be better than he's been playing as of late. I see them bouncing back at some point.
yep, I do. I do too. So, all right, next game is anyone else, or is that
Nah,
mostly?
it's pretty much
All right.
everybody.
All right, last game we got is Miami, New York. No over and under yet, but yeah, we have to they do the rotation with Joe Johnson being over there.
I got
Like
an
he's
over under. It says 198.
is that what it is?
Miami by 1.5.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, not much going on there.
Mm-mm.
Um,
This is one to fade. I mean, it is competitive, so
Whiteside.
perhaps on the overtime play, but that's risky. But yeah, I like Whiteside out of this game.
They have a Winslow starting, but he won't be there.
Yeah, but on FanDuel we can only play one center. You want to play Whiteside or do you want to play Vukovic?
No, I played Vuk.
Yeah,
Um,
higher over under, faster paced game.
yeah, and Vukovic just destroyed them earlier. So
Hmm.
the Sinners are actually pretty good tonight. So
Yeah, well, even my go to punt all the time, Rolo, he's here. Probably not going to have the best
yeah,
game out tonight.
no, I guess they have Tobias Harris listed as power forward and Marcus Morris as a small forward, and looks like they keep changing it up on us. They got a Rosen as a shooting guard, James Johnson as a small forward. So yeah, Marcus Morris or Tobias Harris. So got that out straightened up. So all right, well you do the honors.
Oh, we're already jumping right into lineups.
Yeah, we're already
Okay,
well,
we're just
unless
basically
there's
saying
anybody
screw
else.
that. Yeah, nah.
There's
I
nobody
mean,
really else there. I mean,
nah. It's probably going to be a fade. They played what yesterday? No, And yeah, that was a
Yeah.
fade. So probably going to continue that trend. All right, so
All
I guess I'll start with Lowry.
right.
Um, and then I will go down to, I guess, Duran. I don't know how much I like that.
Williams.
I'll probably just I'll just double up on Lillard and Lowry. I'll see if I
Okay.
can get that to work.
Ooh.
And then I'll try to go DeRozan, which I don't think I'm going to be able to stay there, but I'll go DeRozan and then Fournier. And then I'll probably go. I'll put Morris in there, and then I'm going to leave the second one empty just to see what I can come back to. Um, I'm going to skip power forward and just put in Vukovic. I know that I'm going to try that. It's going to be very low priced. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. Probably going to have to pull. I don't think I'm going to fit Lowry and Lillard in there. That's not going to work, is it?
No, it looks pretty, but
Yeah, I think I might fade Lowry.
okay.
So then I'll bump down to, man, I don't know how far I want to dip. GPP play. So I'll go with Raymond Felton here. I don't know how much that's going to work out.
Ooh.
No, I can't do that. I'll just go with Deron. It's really not going to work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, all right. So
Goran, I know
What's up?
Goran Dragic, he's been pretty good if you look at his line. 42, 46, 9, 25, and 32. He's been pretty hot.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, he's going to get more than DeRozan. Yeah, Deron Williams, my bad. I don't know, it's up to you. He's just been pretty hot, but you don't have to pick him. I mean, not the best matchup for him, but he has been pretty hot. So,
pretty slow game though.
yep. Or Ish Smith, yeah, this is
What?
terrible.
Yeah, it's not the prettiest slate for point guards.
Nope.
You have to kind of spend up on both of these guys. I feel like.
Yeah.
So I'm going to force myself to do that. I'm going to have to
Yeah.
back off of Vukovic on my center then.
If you
I'm
really
going to go with
want, what you
Mahimi.
could. Oh, I was gonna say what you could do. Get rid of DeRozan. Well, I guess that doesn't really do too much for you.
I think, man, I like DeRozan at that price tag. I think I really need him in my lineup.
Okay. It's up to you. I guess I'll just shut up. You can do your lineup. All right,
Yeah,
Ian Mahaney.
yeah.
All
I'll
right.
get Mahimi in there.
All right.
Um, and then power forwards, I will go with Aaron Gordon
All right.
and Miles Turner. It's a combo we've been sticking with. And then I'm going to go with Luol Deng.
All right.
No, Tobias Harris. No, because he's going to be playing up against bad defense. I'll go with Deng just for the heck of it.
Okay.
So yeah, Lowry, Lillard, DeRozan, Fournier, Morris, Deng, Gordon, Turner, Mahinmi. What do we call that? Is that a 50-50?
Not really.
Not
It's
really.
just
It's kind of I don't know.
it's like in the middle. It's just it could be either one. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it either.
Middle ground lineup.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Yeah.
So all right, well I'll do mine. See what we got going here. Um,
I haven't done enough research to figure out who my second point guard is, so I'm going to just stick with the two studs.
right?
That's what I'm going to call it.
Man, yeah, it's just not the best here, is there? Um,
Pretty ugly at point guard tonight.
Yeah, it is pretty ugly.
I think I'm gonna try to build my lineup around with some must plays before I get to point guard, and just kind of let that dictate who I'm gonna be able to afford on comboing up. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. Don't know why all these people are excluded. I just have to put them back in there. Well, I guess it's because they're from a different game, but alright, there we go.
Oh, are you going with the optimizer here?
No, I'm just looking at some ratings here.
Okay.
It had a whole bunch of people excluded from today's game. I
Hmm.
don't know why. I was trying to find Lillard, I couldn't find him.
That's odd.
Oh, that's probably why. Huh. Really want Vukovic in there, so you know what? Like I said, not the best pace of game, but you know he's been half decent. I'm gonna go with Dragic just because he has been putting half decent numbers. Probably not my final, but just to put somebody in there. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good plays out there. There's just no value plays really out there. 1,400, man. I don't see really. I guess David Lee, if you want to do that. I don't really like it. Um, I don't know. I'm just gonna put all those people in there for now. That's what I like, even though I'm 1,400 short. That's who I'm liking. I'm not gonna mess
1,300
around.
shirt.
Yeah, sure. There you go. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around. Takes too much. Or just show you who we like. So, all right. I guess you can do another one.
So yeah, I'm gonna kind of try. Like I said, I'm gonna shove Vukovic in there.
Yeah.
Um, Power forward, I'm gonna shove Gorgie Dang in there.
All right.
Shooting guard, I'm gonna shove in DeRozan. We're gonna see how this works. And then second power forward, I'll probably go with Aaron Gordon.
All right.
So then from here, I think I kind of got to see where this is going to be dictated. 6,026 per. Let's try to find some value plays here. Value small forward. I mean, maybe just stick with Shabazz.
Who against Dallas?
It's risky.
That's really risky because Dallas is very good against small forward.
And very good against shooting guard too. So probably
Yeah,
gonna stick away from those two positions.
it's up to you. I mean, I had him and he only got me 18. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you have enough, firepower, you don't really need much from that guy. So,
On the lowest end, I might go is Covington as a GPP play then.
so take out Muhammad.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then Parsons.
All right.
See if I can find value at the shooting guard position.
Ellis, Fournier.
Yeah,
Fournier.
Fournier might be the lowest I'll go.
Okay.
Um, Now you know what? I'm gonna
Wesley
stick
Matthews.
Matthews in there,
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. All right.
and then let's put Lillard in there.
All right.
And that leaves me money for this bunch. I don't have money for Dragic, and I don't think going to Lowry will even give me money for Dragic either. Oh yeah, it will, or Ish. Um, I guess I'll go with Lowry and Dragic.
There you
I
go.
don't know how similar that to your lineup that is. Is that
Uh,
pretty freaking similar?
no, a little bit. I didn't really finish my lineup, so I mean, it kind of had the same players, but I didn't have Matthews or Covington, but
Yeah.
it's part about the same.
This is another one, is it GPP or is it 50-50? We don't know. It's kind of middle groundish.
Hmm.
I think it feels a little GPP just having Robert Covington in there.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right, I'm gonna do my other one. I'm gonna put in Nerlens and Noel. Um,
Not a bad play.
no, we did like him quite a bit.
Hmm. Would you put Noel and Gordon in the same lineup?
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay, awesome.
Oh man. Then I got Parsons and Marcus Morris just to see how that goes. Oh man. Yeah, it just doesn't give you anything really. I don't know. I did something like that. Don't. It's half decent. Nothing special. George Hill, as we know, not too good, but Lowry, Hill, Oladipo, Fournier, Parsons, Marcus Morris, Noel, Aaron Gordon, Vukovic. What I really want to get is Parsons and Paul George in there. Maybe you can put in Lillard and Ricky Rubio. As we know, not the best uh, option out there, but Ricky Rubio, I mean, he kind of has upside. He can get you in the mid 30s. Um, usually don't pick him, but out of everybody, maybe like I said, Lillard, Rubio, Victor Oladipo, and Fournier. I really like pairing them. Um, George, Parsons, Noel, Gordon, and Vukovic, but that's over the price tag. But that's what I really am liking. But it's going to be a little hard, trying to find your value picks here tonight. But
Yeah.
But we'll do it. We got 12 hours, at the time of this video. So, we'll definitely do more research. Um, and, for the most part, it usually turns out pretty good. So,
Hmm.
this is always just our first look of the day, just to see what we're working with. So, yeah, we forgot about Jonas Valanciunas. I guess you can go there as a mid range. See if I put him in there, what that does. Um, Gives you $1,800. You can get up to nobody. Rubio, I don't know. Go back. George Hill. Yeah, that just doesn't do too much for you. So, $600 short. So, yeah, I think that mostly does it. You want to do another one? Are you all good?
Nah, just two for now. I
All
mean,
right.
I already kind of had difficulties making those.
Yeah, we did. Yep. So, all right. Well, like I said, I think that does it. If you haven't checked out our premium page or our regular page, check it out. We will, set you up on the premium page if you want to go do that. Like I said, that's where we do,
Yeah, we've
our
we've got
best
a pretty good
lineups.
yeah, we've got a pretty good amount of subscribers. We've been doing this for about a week and a half now. Most of our subscribers, decided to renew for their second week, or so on and so forth. Pretty good retention rate. People are happy. We're not just doing this for the heck of it. We're doing this because we really enjoy it, and we're actually successful, and people have taken notice. So definitely want to
Yeah.
encourage people to come on, join us, and get in on these fire picks.
Yeah, and we are doing quite a bit of research. I mean, you guys have no idea. I mean, um, we're constantly on the phone talking to each other about who we like and everything. So we're not just randomly putting stuff together. We are doing quite a bit of research, so we'll do the research, and you guys can just have the lineup. So
Yeah, I think there's moments that our girlfriends have kind of gotten a little jealous of the phone time.
yeah, definitely. So, all right, guys. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like. We do appreciate it. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button for some more good advice and some more awesome videos. So, once again, we will have the the link in the comment section. Click on it, and we will get you all set up um, on our premium pick. So, yeah, once again. Thank you for watching. Hope everybody has a good remainder of their weekend. So yeah, any last words?
No, just good luck and everybody enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Yep. So all right, guys, have a good day.